So I want to talk about this wheel. This is the Logitech G923. This wheel is actually not bad. It has some decent feedback for what it is. The pedal set's actually not bad. The braking is actually fairly decent. And, you know, for what it is, it's a pretty good wheel. The only downfall it has is three things. One, it's the price. This sucker is $400. The variant right before this, which had a little bit less feedback, is only $200 to $250 brand new. The second issue is the size of this damn wheel. Like, look at my hand. Like, this is how big this fucking wheel is. I got a big hand, but you know, this is like an 11-inch wheel. Like, if I was to compare this to my upgraded Fanatec wheel, which, you know, I could buy upgrades easily for, look at that. I could barely even fit in my goddamn phone. This shit is 13 inches long. And it has a quick change, which I haven't installed yet. Although this wheel right here costs just as much as this whole setup, the fact is I could actually buy this for my Fanatec, or I'm just gonna call it Fanatec is pretty cool. The only other issue I have with this wheel, this Logitech, and isn't even about the wheel itself, is the compatible shifter. This sucker. This thing is so shitty. Like, barely any moves goes into gear. It's, I guess what they call a short shifter. This thing is plastic from the exterior down to the interior, down to the components, down to the everything. Like, it does not even go in the fucking gear. Like, if you wanted to put this bitch in third gear, this thing will say, oh, you're in neutral. Like, a lot of people could say, hey, why don't you just get the hub that allows you to use the Thrustmaster or the Fanatec. That hub is $100 plus the new additional shifter. Like, yes, you could get the Fanatec, which is, you know, 100% metal. Like, this thing is a sequential shifter and a 7-speed. This thing is freaking beastly. But, like, you know, this is $250. The Thrustmaster one is literally $180 if you could get it without being scalped. But when you think about it, think about that. That's $180 plus the $100 hub that you need to run it on top of this wheel. So at the point is, this now, in order to run it with a decent shifter, is going to cost you $500. It's $400 by itself, $100 for a damn hub, and an additional $200 or $250, depending on which one you get, for a fucking proper shifter. That is not worth it at all. Like, that puts you at, let's say, $600 plus a shifter. You know, at that point, you might as well just get the Fanatec. Like, that shit over there cost me, I think, $699. Although it doesn't come with, you know, a clutch. That clutch over there was only $40. Like, the value proposition between that and this setup, it really is just not worth it.